Alright, boys, we're back and we're finally in the playoffs. Once again, year three. We've made it in 3 years in a row now, and we have our arch rivals, the Montreal Canadiens. And it's perfect because it's Sunday afternoon right now, and last night I got treated to an absolute whooping by the Montreal Canadiens. 3-1. It was such a bad game. Friggin' Carey Price, man. Carey Price. You know, there's so many times I'm watching the game, I can think of at least 2 times, where I'm expecting their goalie to be out of position because just the way the play is forming up. And Carey just stays consistent, confident in the net, composure out the roof. He doesn't flop around. He just follows the puck, stays square to it. And my God, Montreal, this guy is golden right now. You guys need to get a team around him because he's money. Oh my God, Carey Price is cash money, man. He really is, and he's cash money in this freaking game as well. And we got the Montreal Canadiens in the first round. So, as always, let's check out their lines. Now, since it's, what are we, year three? So, Carey Price, yeah, man, he's going to be better than last year. Montreal. Okay, so, ooh, it's a bit of a different look this time. Camilleri, who's still on the Montreal Canadiens. Lars Eller, Brian Gionta. All right, so the 88 isn't bad on the left there with Camilleri. 85 and 85. Our first line is better, especially with Getzlaff in the middle. But still, that's not a bad first line. That can get you goals, right? Remember, they're going to be keeping a lot of goals off the scoreboard for themselves. So as long as they can get 2 or 3, they're going to win games. And they can win. They can get 2 or 3 with Camilleri. Pacioretty, 85, not bad. He's coming along. Scott Gomez, only an 84. Eric Cole, 84. Not the greatest. Ours is not that much better, though, if you think about it. It's just the one Brad Richards there. The wingers are pretty similar, but with Brad Richards, our second line's better. Third line, Kostitsyn, Legwand, and Tutu. You know, that's not a bad third line. It's mixed up with Tutu and Kostitsyn, a scorer and a grinder, and then Legwand as a playmaker, so not a bad third line. And then fourth line, 79, 81, and an 80, Bitts, Nystrom, and White. Yeah, that's not a bad fourth line. So again, we have them in the first 2 lines, but you know what? They're not a bad team. They're not. They finished, what, third overall in the rankings defensively, and they have Andrei Markov, a guy who's injured for them right now, but he's playing. And he's good, 88 overall, so him and Subban, that's pretty good. We have 2 88s. They have an 88 and an 86. Fairly similar. Thomas Coverley, 84. Jock Georges, 84. Yeah, same lineup as last year, pretty much. Mitchera and Tenorti back there. That's not a real good third line defensive, though. Look, they're pretty weak back there. I didn't even see that. They got a nice top 4, but then those bottom 2, oof. But it doesn't matter because you got this guy in that. Yeah, and he's a 92, boys. He's a 92. Carey Price, cash money. And Budai as a backup, 81, not bad either. So, it's the tail of the tape. Can we score goals on Carey Price? We're on the road first, so we definitely want to split one of these games. So come on, boys. Here we go. Year 3, we're the defending Stanley Cup champions. I expect a good playoff push here. Here we go. First period. Oh, we got one. Nikolai Kuhlman, the Raging Russian, gets us off to a good start. Way to go. And we beat Carey Price nice and early in the first period. There you go. That should help our confidence there. Second period. Come on, boys. All right. All right. James Reimer's holding it down for us, but it doesn't look like Carey's going to let us get any more, so it's all up to James Reimer. Come on. 1-0 shutout. Third period. Oh, 3-0 shutout. Ryan Getzlaff. And then Mark Stahl with the empty netter. Oh, my God. That's a great way to start. So I was talking up Carey Price. I was talking up like he's cash money. James Reimer must have heard that and must have decided to put on a show because he gets a shutout in the first game. Way to go. Reimer, Optimus Rhyme. And of course, Carey Price still gets the second star because he always plays outstanding. It doesn't matter if he allows 1 or 2. He's still going to get like a save percentage above 9-15, you know what I mean? He's just, oh my God, in this game he's unstoppable. But you know what? If their defense is not living up to the task and if they can't get goals, it's not going to matter, right? Here we go. Game 2, first period. Here we go. Oh, 1-1. All right, Brad Richards and Scott Gomez finally gets on the board for the Montreal Canadiens. Second period, boys. Oh, we got 2. Claude Giroux. And yes, Travis Moen comes back into his old city. Oh, yeah, we're away. Yeah, his old city. And scores a goal. The dagger, hopefully. Mike Camilleri got one back, though. 3-2. Ooh, it's a 3-2 game. Come on, Reimer. You can shut this down. We can take a 0-2 lead or 2-0 lead. Here we go. Oh, they tied it. God damn it, leg one. Oh, whoops. I went to intervene. My bad, my bad. We can still continue. It's not a big deal. But Leguan, he tied it up. All right, third period. We'll do a regular simulation here, yeah. 6 times. Here we go. So we're in overtime, boys. Come on. Come on. We already split the series, but still, if we could take 2, Come on, at the Bell Center, this would be huge. Oh, we're going to second overtime. The goalies are just kicking into gear now. Oh, power play. Oh, short. Is that a shorthanded goal? Well, it's not a shorthanded goal, but they're on the power play. They must have got the power play and then quickly got off the power play. Brad Richards scores, and then they... No, it must have been a shorthanded goal. It just doesn't say shorty. Whatever. Must have been a shorthanded goal in overtime for Brad Richards. Doesn't get more clutch than that. The Clutch Canadians, man. That's why they got that nickname of being clutch. Overtime goals. Ain't that right, USA? Overtime goals by Canadians. There we go, Brad Richards. Oh, Reimer shut the door there. Way to go. All right, so we're up. I didn't expect this. We got 7 goals in the first 2 games. So it hasn't been a problem scoring. That's great. And they've only had 3 goals in 2 games in that second game. All right, looks like we can take this series. Shouldn't be a problem. Now, I mean, if they can take these 2 games, obviously, but I'm expecting us to win one of these 2 games at home. Come on, boys. Shut the series. Shut the series. Come on, we got this. Here we go. First period, game 3. Oh, 0-0. All right, Carey Price might want to shut out this game. He might want to shut out. Here we go. Second period. Oh, yeah, here it goes. Mike Camilleri gets one for you. Oh, my God. Here we go. Here we go. Third period. Will Carey Price post his first shutout of the playoffs? Oh, no, we get one back, but it doesn't matter because Max Pacioretty comes back and takes a 2-1 lead, which is all that they need. Montreal Canadiens take game 3. All right, so they came back. They made it a series again. If you fell down 3-0, you got to expect that the series will be over. Obviously, they can come back, but still, you got to expect that it's going to be over. So they got back. They split our series, I guess. And this is still, yeah, man, we got to take this game very seriously. If they tie this, they're going back home to take the lead 3-2, possibly. So, yeah, this is a big game. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. This is a big game. You got to treat this like a game 7. All right, here we go. Game 4, first period. Oh, there we go. Phil the Thrill. He's answering the call. Way to go, Phil. All right, second period. We need some more. James Reimer probably won't get a shutout on this game. We need some more goals. Here we go. Second period. Oh, James Reimer. James Reimer. No, he won't do it. He won't do it. Third period. Will he do it? Oh, he doesn't do it, but it doesn't matter. Eric Cole ties the game, but then Wayne Simmons and then Mark Stahl's been getting a lot of playoff goals. If you think back to last year, he was part of the game where we came back in Boston in Game 7. All right, he's already had a goal in the first or second game, I believe, and now he has a goal in this game. Good God, and it's the dagger goal. That's a great goal to score. And we win. So we're up 3-1, boys. God, the Montreal Canadiens, second year in a row now. They really haven't pushed us. You know what I mean? Last year we were always in the lead. They tied it, I think, once or twice, but we were never down in the series, and now we're up 3-1. Even though they do have 2 more home games, which favors them, but still. I know, I think we're going to lose this game, but then Game 6 should be ours. But still, we can win this game, but I don't know. Carey Price has got to get a shutout eventually. He's got to. Here we go. First period. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Kostitsyn and Gionta. Up 2-0 now. Oh, that's not good. Second period. Come on, boys. Big comeback. Ah, Brian Gionta again. Yeah, what did I say? Carey Price. They're at home. The Bell Center. Remember, we took the first 2 games. They got to get something on home ice in the playoffs. Here we go. Third period. Is it a shutout for Carey? Oh, no, we broke the shutout. Dion Phaneuf, Captain Phaneuf, baby, way to go. He set the mark for the comeback. It was 3-1, but then Gomez, I think, got his hat trick, and Pacioretty. So they got 5-1. So a 5-1 shellacking by the Canadiens over the Toronto Maple Leafs in Game 5. You expected it. You expected it. You knew it was going to come. Oh, sorry, Gionta didn't have a hat trick. He had 3 points, only 2 goals. All right, so now the onus is on us, boys. Brian Burke, Ron Wilson, it's time to fire up your squad. Well, Brian Burke, I am Brian Burke. What the hell am I talking about? Ron Wilson, it's time to fire up your squad. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Game 6 at home. We have a 3-2 series lead. We do not want to let this go to 7. We do not want to let this go to 7, right? They're coming off a big win. It's time to get fired up. Here we go. First period, Game 6 at home. Oh, they get one. Are you kidding me? Brian Gionta, this guy's on fire in the last 2 games. Good God. Guys, you cannot let Carey Price get on fire here. You need to crack him. Come on, second period. You need to get a goal. Oh, we got 3 goals. Way to go. We allowed 2. Kostitsyn, Giroux, Lupul, Simmons, and Eric Cole. Oh, my God. What a shootout there. What a shootout. Well, we got 3. So it's up for grabs here in the third. It's anyone's games. Both goalies have allowed goals here. So, I mean, and Carey Price, oh man, James Reimer's allowed 3 goals and 17 shots. Good God. Come on, Optimus Rhyme. It's time to shut the door. It's time to shut the door. Period 3. Can the Leafs move on to the second round? Oh no, they get 2. Mike Camilleri and Eric Nystrom. Eric Nystrom gets the dagger, and we can't respond with more than 13 minutes left. Oh my God. 5-3. Back-to-back games, the Montreal Canadiens have had 5 goals. Oh my God, where's our goaltending at, James Reimer? You started off the series so good, but you're falling behind now. Oh my God, boys. Oh boys, the Montreal Canadiens, they want their revenge. They're pushing Game 7. Oh my God, we were up 3-1, but then a 5-1 win at home, which you expected. But then a 5-3 win on the road at the Air Canada Centre, sending it back to the Bell Centre now for Game 7. This is huge. A Game 7 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Good God Almighty, there'd be a riot. There'd be fights. There'd be riots. So here we go, boys. Here we go. Come on, let the Montreal Canadiens riot. Actually, you know what? They riot when they win or lose. So, well, you know what? You know what? We won't get on rioting for the Montreal Canadiens. We all know who the Canadian city who riots is, don't we? Yeah. So here we go. Game 7, Montreal Canadiens, Toronto Maple Leafs, first round. We need to do this. If we lose this, we'll be like the Chicago Blackhawks, defending Stanley Cup champions, but then out in the first round. Come on. Here we go. Game 1. Come on. Game 1. Period 1. Come on. Oh, okay. The goalies, at least James Reimer shutting the door, but Carey Price is going to be shutting the door as well. Come on, boys. Second period. Feel the thrill. Joffrey Lupul, you haven't got a goal at all this series. And has Claude Giroux got a goal either? I don't know. I'm calling you guys out, though. Top 6 forwards. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, my God. 0-0. All right, boys. Looks like we're going to do a regular simulation for the third period. Game 7 is pretty big. We'll go by 30 seconds at a time. Come on, boys. Get that lead. Get that lead. Come on, we don't want to be the laughing stock. Oh, yes, Ryan Getzlaf, the clutch Canadian once again. Good God, this guy gets some clutch goals. Come on. Oh, they tied it on a power play. Lars Eller, there first. Oh, Pacioretty. Are you kidding me? He came off his concussion. Oh, feel the thrill. Holy crap, this game's going crazy. 4 goals scored in the third after a shutouts in the first 2 periods. Oh, 2-2. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I need an unbreakable American. I need an unbreakable American to step up. Oh, we're going overtime. We're going over. Oh, they got a power play. No. Montreal, no. Thank God. Good penalty kill, boys. Come on. Come on. We don't want to be the laughing stock. Oh, Luke Schenn. Luke Schenn, of all people. I called out the unbreakable Americans, but it's Luke Schenn? Luke Schenn with the overtime goal? Oh my God, and an assist in the game. A 2-point night for Luke Schenn. Number 2, a possible future captain if anything happens to Dion Phaneuf. Oh my God, Luke Schenn. He wins Game 7 in overtime for us. We're just a Game 7 overtime heroic team. Oh my God, so we upset the 3rd seed team, boys. The Montreal Canadiens, for the 2nd year in a row, get beat in the first round by the Toronto Maple Leafs. And your defending Stanley Cup champions are off to round 2, off the stick of Luke Schenn. And in round 2, who do we have? Who do we have? Oh, the Carolina Hurricanes. Ooh, I don't like this team simply because they did not let us go to the Stanley Cup final against the Detroit Red Wings. It would have been a wicked series, but these guys stopped us. And we're on the road. They actually had a pretty good season, didn't they? Yeah, they did. So, you know what? Before we end this video, let's quickly go to the playoff tree, see what's going on in the NHL here. In the Western Conference, St. Louis beat Dallas. Yeah. Edmonton upset Vancouver 4-1. Haha, Vancouver. Oh, man. San Jose as well got upset by Nashville. Probably couldn't score goals. Chicago beat Columbus. So Final 4 there. In the West, you got St. Louis versus Edmonton and Chicago versus Nashville. And in the East, Washington beat the Rangers again in the playoffs. Boston upset the Islanders. Way to go, Boston. They're back. Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Montreal Canadiens in 7. And the Carolina Hurricanes swept the Philadelphia Flyers. So the Final 4 in the East are Washington versus Boston and Carolina versus Toronto. So there's your Elite 8, boys. Year 3, the Toronto Maple Leafs were in round 2. And round 2 is coming up next, boys.